In a quiet little village surrounded by green hills and fields of flowers, there lived an old woman everyone lovingly called Granny Noor. She was known far and wide for making the most beautiful dolls anyone had ever seen. Her dolls were made of wax, but people swore they looked alive. Children from neighboring towns would come just to catch a glimpse of them, their faces so lifelike that sometimes it felt as if they were breathing. But Granny Noor's secret was not in her hands, it was in her heart. She didn't just mold wax, she poured kindness, love, and magic into every doll she made. "These dolls are made of stories," she would say, smiling softly as she worked under the warm light of her oil lamp. One afternoon, a little girl named Zainab came to visit Granny Noor with her father. Zainab was a bright and curious child, with big black eyes and a heart full of imagination. She had heard stories about Granny Noor's dolls that could smile, blink, and whisper secrets to their owners. Zainab didn't know if those stories were true, but she hoped deep inside that they were. When she arrived, she saw shelves filled with dolls of every size and color. Some wore silk dresses, others had flowers in their hair, and each one looked as if it held a secret of its own. Granny Noor looked at Zainab and smiled warmly. "You have a pure heart, my child," she said. "Today, I'll make a special doll just for you." Zainab's eyes lit up. She sat quietly and watched as Granny Noor melted the wax and shaped it carefully with her wrinkled hands. Slowly, a delicate little doll began to take form, her face soft and sweet, her eyes bright like stars, her hair long and black like a river of silk. Granny Noor gave her a tiny pink flower to hold, then whispered something under her breath that Zainab couldn't understand. "This doll is yours," said Granny Noor. "Take care of her, and she will take care of you." Zainab held the doll close. The wax felt warm in her hands, almost like real skin. She looked into the doll's eyes and for a brief second, she thought she saw them blink. Startled, she blinked back, and the doll smiled. "Did you just smile?" Zainab whispered. A soft, musical voice answered, "Only for you." Zainab gasped, her eyes wide with wonder. "You can talk?" "Yes," said the doll gently. "But only you can hear me. My name is Noor." From that moment on, Zainab and Noor became inseparable. Noor wasn't just a doll, she was Zainab's best friend, her secret companion, her comfort in lonely times. When Zainab laughed, Noor laughed with her. When she cried, Noor's little wax face seemed to soften with sympathy. The other children in the village laughed at Zainab. "She talks to a doll," they teased. But Zainab didn't care. She knew Noor was special, magical in a way only she could understand. One night, a terrible storm hit the village. The wind howled, lightning flashed, and rain poured down like a waterfall. The doors creaked, and thunder shook the small,